Hello, hello. I'm Kevin and I play The Binding of Isaac. I don't know if my voice feels hoarse or it's just because I haven't spoken that much during the day, so it's my vocal cords just aren't warmed up. After a extra long work week, it's so nice to just have a little bit of leisure. When I had like days off at a time, like one day after the other, if I'm just at home, it's so easy to take it for granted. But after like a ton, like I just finished 3 12-hour shifts. So the fact that I don't have to get up so early in the morning, I don't have to start my day off with just bunch of endless things of tasks, because nursing work, if you don't know, is just an endless sea of tasks. There's like medications, you have to talk to these people, doctors, whatever's, other team members. You have to make phone calls, and there's also phone calls coming to you. And when you're doing one thing, like I'm sure there was a good few minutes where I'm charting things and I get a call from a doctor, and there's a patient in front of me, and the antibiotic that I started on a patient is finished, and it's ringing, so the patient is calling it for the IV pump to be turned off. Man, it's all at the same time, and it doesn't end. After one thing finishes, it's another. It's such a mix of administrative and service, and there's a bit of waitress or waiter work, like table side. Like working at a restaurant, you have to go around filling glasses, wiping tables, stuff like that. That is also part of my job. When a patient is like, oh, when I got transferred, my phone is gone, so who has to look for the phone and put in an incident report for a lost phone? It'll be me, it'll be us, man. It's endless sea of tasks. And I know that other jobs can be like that too, but I haven't done a lot of other jobs. I worked at Costco. And honestly, my time at Costco, I didn't know it, but it was such a it was better than it was at the time. I think at the time I very much took Costco for granted. I worked there for a summer. It was a summer thing program or whatever. It's so I would just work there just for a few months during the summer. And I think after that, the program would offer you a permanent position if you finished everything. And it wasn't so bad. At the time, I thought it was really bad, because most of that work was, I worked as a bagger. I was bagging groceries. I was bagging groceries and I was pushing carts. So there's sometimes I would bag, and sometimes I would have what's called a buggy shift. So for hours, I would be going around the heat of the summer heat, no shade, because it's an open parking lot, and Costco is huge. There's cars everywhere. There's people everywhere. So I'll be navigating around Costco parking lot, sometimes with a partner, but often just alone with actually no, it was usually with a partner. If I had to use one of those cart pushing machines, and the machine would have essentially, if you don't know how Costco carts retrieving works, is that there's a machine. It's like a cart with a remote, and you would put the electric cart behind all the other stacked carts, shopping carts. And after you do that, you would hook everything together so it doesn't like slip out and like hit a straight car, like parked car. And then you would use a remote to push the cart while someone at the front steers where it goes. The thing is, sometimes you stack way too much. I think the max what the store like policy allowed was like 6 or 7. Some people went up to like 9s, 10s because they just wanted to get it out of the way. And do you have to like hurl that thing? You have to push it or you have to yank it. Otherwise, it wouldn't turn fast enough, and it would like risk hitting another like parked car. And then, you know, that's like the store's fault if it ever comes to that, right? So the store, Costco was never like happy with people when they were pushing like 10, 11, 12 carts at a time. Because it is pretty dangerous, and it's, you know, when it's like, imagine like 12 carts and you're trying to push all of them to one direction. They do not curve very well. But man, good times. But I liked my Costco coworkers, but when I have to go back to that Costco, I just try to avoid my old coworkers. You know, it was Costco that I frequently visited back when I lived in my family home. And oh, why is there so much rumble or a screen shake? Can I get rid of that? No. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So I would try to avoid my old coworkers, because a part of me is like, for me, Costco was just like an interim, like a summer episode. I was never planning to stay for that long. I was just there for the summer thing. And it was fine for that purpose. It was just a little awkward during the lunchrooms, because I'd be sitting in the lunchroom. Sometimes I'd buy like a Costco chicken leg, I ate it over just with the rice that I brought, which is actually the best lunch that you could have. Because Costco garlic chicken legs, ooh, Costco garlic chicken legs, dude, I cannot help myself. I love Costco garlic chicken legs. They're better than the rotisserie chicken. They're seasoned. You just grab that. When you put it in your car, the whole car smells freaking phenomenal. It smells like the best like chicken leg, and it tastes even better than it smells. So you're just like in the car, you're psyched for chicken like I'm just thinking about it. Whenever I see it, I can't help myself, because there was a time when my local Costco just couldn't, I don't know, I couldn't see them for like months on end, and ever since then I've been craving it. And whenever I can now, like, I get it because I don't know when they'll go away. And if you're a typical Costco rotisserie chicken enjoyer, inshallah, you gotta try the garlic chicken legs. Just eat that over rice, over a little bit of blanched spinach. You feel healthy. It's pretty healthy. You know, the chicken leg, it's like the leg and the thigh, a little bit fattier part of the chicken, but it's like pure protein. With a little bit of spinach, you get the greens in, and rice, it's a staple. It is, for me, it's hard to beat. And when I can get that while I'm at work and I don't need to bring anything else for lunch, like work is essentially providing a little bit of like the best lunch just for a little bit of money. And it's affordable too. It's not one of those like super expensive work cafeterias. Shit is hard to beat, man. I could eat that like every day for lunch. And right now, because I live in Montreal now, and and I don't have a car. So when I have to get Costco groceries, I have to rely on Instacart delivery. And the thing about Instacart delivery is that you need a yearly subscription to get like the best deal on the products, because otherwise they mark it up a little bit too much. So I got a yearly subscription for Instacart just so I can get Costco delivery like every week or every other week, and that keeps my groceries like fresh, and I don't need a car. You know, it's like almost like, what is it? They call it same day delivery, so I can order it on the day of, and they'll just like bring it to me. It's pretty cash, and I can choose like I often just get the whatever's on sale, because I shop pretty often. You know, every week or every other week is pretty frequent, so I can get whatever's on sale, and I can rotate my meals and snacks. Honestly, if you're in if you don't have a car and you still want like Costco groceries, it's a pretty sweet deal. But the thing is, they don't have the garlic chicken legs. They have the rotisserie, but they don't offer delivery garlic chicken legs. So unfortunately, I exist without that option as of today. But man, if I could just get that for lunch, I every time I see it, I can't help myself. I just get it. I just put it in the cart. Doesn't matter who I'm with. Doesn't matter if I'm there with like just alone. If I'm there with my parents, it's honestly, like, I think everyone likes it. Like, who doesn't like the Costco chicken, the garlic chicken legs? Oh man, I'm thinking about it, and I miss it dearly. Where was I going with this Costco story? Oh yes, I worked at Costco, and it was fine. Oh, but then my coworkers, my coworkers during my bucket shift, they would always come in fucking blazed. Like, they would be high. Like, they would like, before coming to shift, they'd be all smoked up. And I don't know what it is about just kind of like entry-level jobs like that. It's just, I guess people just do that. I mean, I can't do that with my current job as a nurse. Like, you can't just show up to work, you know, a little bit tipsy, or like a little bit, a little bit high with munchies, or you can't do that with my job. And I guess with so because of that, I couldn't really relate to my coworkers. It was either those types, like those like weed archetypes, or it was like older, like people that's been there for like 20 years. And I couldn't connect to either of them, so I would just sit alone at lunch. And lunchtime was pretty chaotic, because like Costco's so freaking busy all the time. Especially, dude, if you don't know when the Costco is busiest, it's Sunday around noon. If you can avoid it, just don't go to Sunday around noon. And why, you might ask? Why is it so busy around that time? Because people finish their morning service and they beeline straight to Costco. And they think that they can beat, everyone else that's doing the exact same thing. Like going to Costco after church. But no, everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's doing the same fucking thing. Lining up, to just like get in and get out. Looking for parking. It's just on, Sunday afternoon, it's all like, it's pretty foobar. I have good range. I can get tears up. So Sunday shifts, Dude, I despise Sunday shifts. Even like as a bagger or as a buggy. Ooh, those are the tough ones. And those were the tough shifts. And that's where I you know, became a man, really. On a Costco Sunday afternoon. That's when you learn that's how you experience Costco. But then like Sunday, there are like definitely some times when it's like less busy. It's kind of inconsistent from my experience when it's like not busy, so I can't give you like a cheat code of when Costco is least busy. But man, good old times. Pushing buggies in the summer sun with my hat on, sunscreen, you know, slathered right before I get out from the air-conditioned Costco warehouse, and I have to, you know, grit my teeth and get myself out there, and you know, get my ass to shove, you know, a reasonable amount of carts so that I don't risk hurting any other people's properties. Hey, good old days. Good old days. I honestly cannot imagine working at Costco for like 20 years. Okay, the thing about Costco is that everyone has the name tags, and they always have like, you know, been working since the 1983s, and it's like, well, I didn't even know Costco was a thing, you know, in that time. It's like, you know, been a member for 20 years, whatever. It's like, fuck. No, it's not 1830s. It's like, I think the most I've seen was like 20 years or 25 years of Costco whatever, and they're like managers or whatever, and they all look kind of miserable, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, man. It's maybe they're just happy as a cucumber. But when I see those like managers that's been there for years, it's like, I think where's their happy place, you know? Like, my happy place is Costco. And, you know, I bet their happy place isn't their, like, freaking workplace. Where do they grocery shop? Maybe they grocery shop at Costco because maybe they get, like, an employee discount or something like that. Can't remember if I got an employee discount. No, I think if you work there, you get the Costco membership, like the basic membership for free. I don't know if you've seen like I think it was a Twitter post that goes like, Costco basic members, Gold Star members should not be able to look at executive members in the eyes while shopping. I think that's hilarious. The main perk is obviously like, you know, I can't believe I'm selling Costco executive membership. I don't even have that. I can't afford it. I live alone. I don't use Costco that much. But if you do, the cashier will tell you, hey, you're spending like $500 on this one shop, or one shopping purchase. If you upgrade, then you can get this much cash back, and it'll be like worth it. And people are like, oh, okay, and they sign up. I'm not gonna do that to you. I think I think that if they add actual perks for Costco like executive members, I think it'll be more incentive than the cashback. Because cashback is a little bit evasive. Like, people don't understand how much, like when I think of 2%, it's like, oh, that's such a low number. It's right after 1. But if I hear, oh, Costco, for executive members, you get exclusive like shopping times, which they do. I think typically Costco opens at 9, but there's some stores where the executive members can like shop starting from 8 a.m. And that's when all the shop owners or whatever, they would go in and they would clean house about like, they would get all the days worth or the weeks worth of Costco food or like grocery items, toilet paper, whatever. And it's for their like restaurant or their shop or whatever. And that is perfect. Before, I want like a premium experience that would push me over the edge and convince me to get executive membership. Something like that Twitter post that's like, you should not be able to look me in the eyes when you shop. Of course, it's not that degree, not that degree. I think, okay, I have an idea now. I think there should be like an executive member parking lot, and like they're a little bit wider. Hey, Costco parking lots are like parking stalls are already like huge, but if they made it like a little bit wider for bigger cars, they had like, you know, there's security cameras in that executive parking lot. Maybe like there's valet. You know, maybe they clean the car. I don't know, like something like that, like something to really make executive membership worth it for a layman, for more reasons than just a 2% cashback. Because bro, I don't care about the 2% cashback. Ooh, I wish I could take one of these items and leave, but I cannot. I don't want to do the whole full boss gauntlet, so we carry on down. I'm proposing an executive Costco members parking lot. And if you're Gold Star member and you get caught parking in the executive parking spot, you get immediately towed, and you get your Gold Star membership revoked, and you have to pay a hefty fine. Because how dare you? You think this is a joke? This is Costco. I think if they don't respect the Costco rules, they should obviously, you know, be banned from the warehouse and miss out on all the savings and the freaking garlic chickens, the chicken garlic legs, man. And it would really differentiate. Okay, imagine this: you're a Gold Star member, you have Costco membership, but then you're hanging out with a friend. He's like, "Hey, you want to go to Costco?" But then you're like, "Dude, it's like Sunday, like 1 p.m. Are you freaking crazy?" And then he pulls out his like sleek, like executive Costco membership card. And you're like, "Ooh!" And you know you're gonna get a premium parking experience. Like there's always gonna be like a parking spot open. So you know that it's not gonna be, you know, too difficult for you to find parking, and you know that maybe there's different like checkout line. You know, where like people give you more samples to eat while you're waiting in line or something like that. You know, like there's ideas to be expanded upon. It's free real estate. We just haven't opened up our minds yet. But this could be something beautiful. This could be something special. Costco can be more than just savings. It could be I don't know why I'm thinking of Costco valet. Imagine me working as like a fucking Costco valet. I finish a buggy shift. I'm covered in sunscreen. I'm like sweaty. My legs are sore. I'm a little sunburnt too. Like, yeah, you're going for your valet shift now, and I have to like park fucking like Ford F-150 Lightnings. I'm like, I've never driven this car. And I have to help them like load like a 5-piece couch into their car, and some of them it doesn't fit, and they, you know, yell at you. Think about it. Think about it. If you're a Costco, hey, someone connect me to a Costco executive, please. Not an executive member. Don't forget it. It was all a. Never mind. And okay, I also want to mention, if you put the pieces together, you know that I live alone, yet I still shop from Costco, and some people are very much put off by that. They might be like, dude, how are you gonna order groceries? Like, if you order vegetables and they're gonna go bad, yada yada yada. Dude, I get a $7 bag of carrots and it comes in like freaking 5 kilos or something like that. This shit's crazy. I don't know if they made carrots that cheap. It's like they grow up from the earth. And yeah, I can't finish them. It's cheaper than, you know, buying carrots from other places. I eat my fill of freaking carrot sticks, my mirepoix, whatever's, you know, like, and I freaking, you know, I dump out whatever I can't eat. It's fine. These carrots are meant to be eaten. You know, let it return to earth where it belongs, just like me when I die, man. It's not that serious. Some people are so hell-bent on like, oh, I would get Costco membership if I had a family of 6, but then, you know, I only live with my partner and my dog, and it's not enough, you know, I don't know if I spend enough groceries in a year, Grow up. Get a Costco membership. What are you doing? Ooh. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Hold on, let me, oh, I have wafer. Let's go. Sweet. I'm gonna take just one of these, so I get Polaroid shields. Dude, I could talk about Costco all freaking day, man. I feel like my Costco banter has to be like unmatched. I don't care. I've been in the back. I know what goes on. I wish that I had a shift at least I hope that I was trained for working at the cafeteria, like serving hot dogs or something. I feel like I haven't earned my like stripes until I've worked at the Costco food court, because those are the real troopers. Those are they put on their they you know, they're pulling out trays of pizzas, like whatever, like they're working the fryer, right? They're serving like essentially truckloads of Costco hot dogs, and you know, you never see them tripping. Efficient machine. I gotta I feel like not enough people give Costco food court employees credit, because they're the real heroes. I think my job is hard. I feel like they're the real heroes. I should be thinking about them when I'm, you know, taking care of patients, and I feel like I can't go on, and then I have to say, but you know, who has it harder? You know who has it harder? Those Costco employees. And I'm not even like joking in this. I'm, you know, a little bit sarcastic, if at all. But just because it's considered unskilled labor does not mean that it's like easy. It's so easy for people to be like, oh, it's unskilled labor, it's an entry-level job, and dismiss the real labor difficulties of working in such a cramped space, hot, like there's no second to breathe until you, I guess, finish your freaking shift and you take a break or whatever. It's so I'm not even like fully joking. Shit's crazy how they freaking work the fryers back there. I could not do it. I had a meltdown when I had to work outside and you're pushing carts around. Do you think, dude, I never consider how they felt. No one considers how they feel. They're, you know, we consider them as machines, just, you know, serving their Costco hot dog serving machines. But, you know, they have feelings too. They have families. They have stories that they have not told. And I feel like I want to stand up for them because for all this time, I have neglected them. And so have you, I bet. Credit where credit is due. Everyone talks about the Costco. Everyone talks about Costco food court. No one asks how is no everyone asks how is a Costco food court. No one asks how is a Costco food court doing. Oh my god. Yeah. Talk about unpredictable freaking attack patterns, man. Oh my god, okay, I did... What? That was not... Excuse me? That was not what I saw. I know what I saw, that was not it. God damn it. That's not Jelly Belly. I thought that was Jelly Belly. What did I get? Fruitcake. Okay. I don't understand. Is that a bug? Edmund, you little fucker. Dude. But honestly, nowadays, I feel like I've graduated from Costco a little bit because whenever I shop there, I don't take the food court samples, or not the food court, like the those little samplers that they give out, little like chocolate squares or a little thing of half-cut dumplings that's been steamed or whatever. I don't do that anymore. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm an adult now, and I don't feel the need to. Maybe it's because I feel like if I had to work that shift where I was serving things, I wouldn't like it. I would want to like hide. So I want to give those people like less of a hard time. I think that if we boycotted it, then they would get rid of the job entirely, and I don't want anyone to have to go through serving samplers because, you know, what if I want to eat those things? But that's how you beat the Binding of Isaac. Dang. Dude, I gotta get a Costco executive membership. I'm talking myself into it. I live alone and I only buy Costco shit for myself, but one of these days, man, I'll get the premium shopping experience for only 130 Canadian dollars a year. Shit's cash, yo. Thanks for watching.